test. Mic check. Gonzo are the days of the circular narrative. I say, no, I dare say, we spiral out.
It would all come. And I'm on my way now. Do you see me, Alex?
No, I don't want to take a picture.
All right, I won't do it.
Is it recording?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh, get Alex, come back. That's headphones, so that when you play a certain musical instrument you're going to find today, you don't drive everybody out of the house.
Does that hook up to that guitar?
I hope so.
So too.
And the drums and the and the piano. No, you need it right now.
Yeah.
I remember getting the piano keyboard.
I like the half shape.
Equality and freedom are not luxuries to lightly cast aside.
Welcome to Global Dominion Financing.
Without them, order can not long endure before approaching depths beyond imagining. The world needs a big sister. The world needs me.
This is Alex's room, all trashed after one afternoon. Well, I'll be picked up again. There's a little tornado.
I didn't know they were watching me, much less I didn't know who they were, or are, rather, but I was about to find out. Let's back up. I'm Alex, a filmmaker from Atlanta, currently living in Colorado. I'm the granddaughter of a CIA operative, redacted, and that's a story for another day, which I have already written into 3 screenplays, which you can read if you would like. They're waiting to get turned into movies.
Para español, oprima el asterisco. Please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID.
So this is my quote-unquote family. You may notice the unique style of clothing.
For other options, press 2.
So that's my grandparents, Scott and Juju. And this is some of the last of the emails that my grandfather sent to me. Technically, he's my step-grandfather, and we'll get into that more later. So he married my grandmother after my main grandfather passed away. And this is what I was doing to get the movies made into movies, hanging out in Hollywood and dealing with sexual harassment from the one contact that I made who ran me around the ringer. And I learned a lot. I learned how to make my own stuff. Okay, so that last text message is about my grandfather, my step-grandfather Scott dying, and then my mom mentioning my first ex-boyfriend who was 21 when I was 15. I started filming on April 12th. I feel like it's probably a good idea to download Tor. There was some stuff I needed to research about my grandpa Doug. And it's a good thing to have. I will not stand idly by while the world suffers. I will take action. I will become more than myself. So this is me going through my Facebook messages before I deleted my account. I did download all of my information first. And so correspondence between my brother and me, and going over shit with our mom. You may notice the contact list. So yeah, I turned in my first ex-boyfriend after he admitted to me sexual predator crimes that he had committed, and etc. And checking my emails, nothing new of note after emailing a ton of people about the movies and working to get more details and information, and just basically dead air. So
He produces it then.
You should hear the things we're saying. I just want to say that I'm extremely thankful for the help and support we are receiving, not only from all the government agencies, but also from the public that is reaching out to us with information.
I thought you wanted me, right?
I do.
I figured I may as well clean up and get some shots. I didn't really know what I would use them for. Maybe take pictures and videos and try to rope people in to giving me more information. The room was a disaster because I was getting ready to sell anything that I could to make any money that I could, and that lasted a couple days before I deleted Facebook and quit that bullshit. I did sell one thing though, and it was the DJ turntable that I don't use anymore. I think I've gained weight since I shot all of this, so that's fun. Me looking at the camera. I took some pictures of these boots that I bought with money I earned working while writing the screenplays. I figured I might have to sell them. Footnote, I did not end up selling them. Want to set a passcode? Probably don't need to. Yeah. So the next morning, get up and check my emails, and what do you know? I actually have something in my inbox. Wowie wow. Okay. So I think a screenshot is necessary since they won't let me reply to this, and it looks like they know more about me than I really feel comfortable with. I don't know if they have access to my phone, but I haven't really told anybody about making this movie, and yeah, time to consult the cards. This is the Toth Tarot deck that Aleister Crowley and Frida Harris collaborated on. There you go. First card is Adjustment. I'm not gonna spell it all out for you, you can see it on the screen. I've been practicing tarot since I was 19. And this is the second Toth deck that I bought. That Valor card, the last one, has been coming up a lot in these readings. And you can see Lust on the left, one of the bonus cards. That is one of the cards that represents me. Every time I do a reading, I feel like I learn a lot more about the cards themselves from reading about them. So it looks like I'm gonna do what the email suggests, and finish cleaning up this disaster. I feel like the saint of lost causes right now, except not a saint. That Team Human book, I read part of it. I recommend. It's 2019. It's still applicable. And this disheveled altar, and moving a trunk, and shutting down the computer. It's a long day. This was April 21st. listened to the Lex Friedman podcast, and it was a documentary filmmaker he was interviewing. And this isn't a documentary, but it might feel like one. Some of those magnets over there are what my mom sent to me. The ice cream cone is from my grandmother's house. It smells old. I was so tired of seeing that. I don't know, I'm working with really limited resources here. And more cable management. That's my butt. So this is the costume I have for Sally Sylvester, who is the secret agent that I play in the movies that I've written, and she's also known as Agent Lexicon, and I figured I could use that for the movie, since I don't have any other clothes besides all the crap you've been seeing me wear. Oh, my lights didn't work for like over a month, so I plugged them back in, and voila. This is me taking a bath slash shower. And I don't know if it was that candle or like the face mask that I used. I broke out really bad. So the next day, I got up early and I did some B-roll. Coffee is very much a necessity for this lifestyle. This is the cats, so that's Morgan already chowing down, and Ryu is not getting the memo. Her full name is Theodore Ryu Omega. Alright, so now Morgan is going over there, and come on. It's a ploy to get extra food. And this is Bigugu. I can't say his full name because it is copyrighted. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. I've been reading a book by a DEA agent. It has inspired me to start working out more. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Old Miss Lucy's dead and gone. Left me here to weep and moan. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear the ground. Green Sally up and green Sally down. Someone has been in my computer and they downloaded a game or installed a game which they want me to play, whoever they are. So I am, because I don't really feel like I have another choice. And it's a game about hacking. It's called Hacknet, as you may have seen. And so I guess it's their idea of a training tutorial. And learned a lot from that, enough to get started working on some other stuff that is classified. David 3D printed this, and it seems appropriate, so I'm finishing it up, and that is Theodore. Starting editing the film, since I have a bunch of shots already. You guys have already seen some of this.
If you can't put your hand on what you're doing, you're nothing. Are you living in a vacuum?
You're going to hell.
It's not.
Free love.
It's going to cost you your soul. Are you in the occult? The Bible says that screws will go to
The occult.
Are you living a homosexual lifestyle? I don't care if President Clinton approves it. God Almighty.
Okay, President Clinton, what, this must be like the 90s?
Are you in love with anything good and bad? And the Bible says you're in a vacuum.
Listen to this one scripture.
Hi, Lexicon here as Sally Sylvester, 5'6", represented by
Teth Corp Limited, as you can see here. You guys have already seen this part. I'm just going through. Okay, here we are. You guys can watch this online. It's on her website. You saw Teth Corp. .net. And she has another one I'll show you in a minute. This is all the movies that she's like getting ready to make. Okay. This is one of the shorts that she did. Not the best suit. I'm standing here on the bank of Rexton Creek. And now my shoes are wet. This water smells like blood. She shot this on the spring equinox. It's kind of cool. And she's playing me. Oh, hello. Where's Julie?
Still in bed.
Super. She sick?
Something like that.
What a waste of time. You guys can watch
Well,
that
I'm
later.
here.
We need 3. Okay, so this is for the second movie in the trilogy. I think it's gonna be the best one. I mean, like, the most fun before all the bad stuff happens and after all the boring stuff happens. I have a lot of scenes in it, so that's pretty cool. And we're gonna be in California. 'Cause Georgia is way too hot. We'll have to be there part of the time. But I think it mostly does take place in California. So let's go to her other website. Okay, so we already saw part of that. What else? Ooh, this is a short with just me in it. It's not my best work, to be honest. Oh, and we can't play the music because it's copyrighted, and so it's like demonetized. And that's me. I'm getting ready for dinner. And Nicole called. You guys can watch the rest and listen to the music and everything with audio. So this is like the first one that we did in January. So that's David and me. Doug didn't really turn up for it. He was like in the bathroom all day. Well, I don't want to give you spoilers, but he was
I
able.
haven't seen Page Street.
Are you sure this is the spot?
I don't know.
Super. Where did Otto?
On a 10-1.
More like a 10-2. Got a second location. Okay, I really need to get to work, and as much as I would love to sit there and watch videos of myself, I need to do some more research on this whole situation and figure out what exactly Alex knows and what she's up to, and this whole deal with the family. So I know Doug is her grandfather, and Julie, aka Juju, the blonde, is her grandmother, slash was, like, slash is. It's confusing with the timelines. Anyway, and so then Nicholas is Scott's son, and I know that they've been talking. I'll have to go pull that record. And then, so Scott, aka Nigel, we call him Nigel Gross. I guess he goes by Grant. And so Julie and Nigel got married in like 86 or something, when, like, seriously, right when Doug left us. And I guess they probably were dating before, I don't know. She and Doug got divorced in the 70s. And so it's like so much speculation without like actual DNA, but I'm pretty sure that like Scott is Alex's dad, like biological father. And so this is some of the records that I was able to get from conversations between Alex and Nicholas. And it kind of links them together, like Nicholas denied being her dad, and he also hasn't taken a DNA test, and there's a whole bunch more involved, like that Global Dominion video. We'll go back and watch that later, but he and his dad, so Nick and Nigel, were wrapped up in a whole bunch of really ungroovy stuff, and I'll talk about that more later. But it looks like Alex is finishing up that mask, so that's cool. And she has filmed the whole thing, I suppose. That's fine. So this is the Guy Fawkes mask, and it is like this anarchist from a long time ago who did a bunch of not cool stuff. I guess there's like another guy now named Edward Snowden. They have like a lot in common. Anyway, it looks like Alex is also slipping down that slippery slope. Sliding down that slippery slope? Sliding down that slippery slope. And we need her to stay on track. We cannot lose another viable asset for, I don't even know, ego. Like, people definitely need money, that's for sure. And it seems like in 2022, money doesn't really have a lot of value. But yeah, so yeah, so there's a new Global Dominion. So the first Global Dominion went through its trial in the 90s to 2001, and then I suppose, I don't know, I'm gathering the data and seeing what I can do to intervene in my time. And when you see Rachel, like that was Alex's first name. They misspell it a lot, but it's fine. And so yeah, she's no longer that, but that's also one of her identities was. Okay, and don't mind me, just going to send off. Oh, well, it looks like she got it. That's cool.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm hanging out with David and Doug, and oh yeah, so I got their files. Some of this I don't even know yet, so I just need to like skim. That's our studio. Fox Underground, really cool. Coca Industries. Okay, so these are Alex's / Rachel's medical records. She had surgery when she was 11 because she pulled her hair out and ate it. She was dealing with a lot of stress, and they moved around a lot. And then her mom faked her social security number, so It says 022833388. That is not her social. I have copies of her social, and I will show you what I'm talking about. Cool beans. I don't know who's been sending me these gifts. Apparently someone knows that I needed a new keyboard setup. The mousepad is dope. Alright, last one. God damn it. Alright, so somehow every time I go on break, I come back and people have been in my room dropping off stuff for the movie. Awesome. Thank you guys. Baby videos. I don't really need to be dealing with this right now. Like, God, I need to get back to like working on all this like stuff, and I guess I'm gonna have to watch these now. No, it probably won't take too long. I mean, how many baby videos? Oh, God damn it, look. So, I guess I'm gonna go and print this. That's Morgan. Nope, it's Theodore. They look so much alike. Theodore's like 6 months younger than Morgan. I think she's already bigger than her. Yeah, I've been working on not having any logos visible, and I guess like this will make things have a little bit more order to them. Plus advertise the production company. It's like arts and crafts up in here. I wonder what's on the thumb drives. Oh. I'm not gonna cover up the mouse because I need to use it. Guess that'll do. Okay. Oh, that's done. Well, that's my mom. Back when she had style. No offense.
Use your toes. Not only. Oh, careful, careful, careful. You fall on your little butt. Little ballerina.
Such a Leo.
There you have it.
I don't know how they got these. I've never seen this before.
What color is that? It's a yucky color.
Juju reading to me. And she has on a cool shirt. And a little tree hugger over here.
Oh.
One of my nicknames used to be Little Miss Independent.
Yeah.
Those are postcards of Coronado.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn it off now, okay?
Okay.
Say cheese, please.
Chicken.
Alrighty. Let me kiss. Okay, little Leo. Love you.
That's me pooping.
Say cheese. Well, stick your
This
face
is
right
like
there.
Topeka.
Thank you.
We had moved from Georgia to Florida to Kansas, I think, in that order.
A pig.
We were still on the run a little bit because my mom had joined WITSEC. I went back to this park in 2018 when I was moving my stuff from Atlanta to Colorado. Already a director.
First cheese.
In a good way. Yeah, it's time for a break. After all that, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I think it's because I haven't really eaten a lot. I don't know that the coffee's gonna help. But, I did let it sit for like 4 minutes. I'm just not gonna film that. Yeah, so coffee is allegedly like an interrogation tool for CIA. You didn't hear it from me. I heard it from another TV show. Okay, so let's check out this next video. If I can get the thumb drive in there. Oh, okay. This is my aunt's old house that my
And
grandmother ended
inside,
up
just in
buying.
the door of the entrance to the breezeway where the fountain is, is the other glass.
There's a barn out back that my grandfather
And that's the living room, dining
like
area
hid
right
all of his
here.
documents.
I just came down.
I think we
when I
burned
got
some
down.
one night. I can't remember.
No, we didn't put the onions this time. Oh, you did put onions.
So that's my auntie. That's who I thought was my dad until 2020. Yeah, 2020. And took 2 DNA tests and found out that we're actually not related. So that's fun. I don't know if my mom knew or not at that point. I think she did. So there was this huge hailstorm, and it like put dents in my grandmother's Cadillac. And she was like in the process of moving my Aunt Mia out from Georgia to San Diego. And they stopped in Kansas to visit us. I just felt like that was karma.
It's just Saturday afternoon. Double time.
So they were already in the process of a divorce, I guess, and I was taking it out on him. And I didn't get to see him a whole lot. I think, like, he wasn't living with us at this point when they got this house. Alright, so here's my DNA tree on this website. You can see that I have no paternal chart. And ton of maternal family members. And I'm almost half British, which I got from one side, and then I got all the French from the other side. And same thing on this, nothing on the dad. So this is a email that my Aunt Mia sent to Scott after her wedding, and this is some of the evidence of his scam corporation, Global Dominion Financial Services, and also a lot of he spent a lot more money on my mom than he did on her sister, my aunt. And I feel like part of it is because he was like paying for us, paying for me.
Stacking my bills. Keep telling people that shit. Thank you very much.
This is when Global Dominion was up and running before they got caught.
Now it's when my account's receivable. My account's receivable. This is where the butler pulls the morning meal.
I'm shaking my head.
A little mail this morning, Mr. Scott. Oh, and somebody else can put up on being company. You guys must have smiled.
American opulence.
I'm really excited. No, I don't. I don't. I'm trying to get a
Look at me, a big old leather office chair.
yes, it is.
What's on the other side?
Excuse that kid.
What's on the other side?
The other side?
He wants to know what's on the other side.
Oh, really? This week's or next week?
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you, Sandra. I told you when you're not watching.
You didn't get it very much so.
You're right. I'll take it back. San Diego.
So it's an aerosol can of snow. Okay, so long story short, having a conversation about the Mandela effect, and then going online and seeing the Fruit of the Loom logo conspiracy. So I I remember going and buying underwear at the Fruit of the Loom plant, and I Google it and it takes me to this website, which in 2018 I found UPI.com when I was researching Global Dominion and my grandfather based on the emails that my aunt sent. So, this is one of the articles about the Ponzi scheme. You see like $6 million, and then this name that I highlighted is Scott's son / my cousin, and then Nigel Scott Grant right there. So he is a California-based attorney and involved with Global Dominion, and so he was listed as one of the firm's attorneys, and he set up offshore entities. So that's not the only bit of money that he got that he says that he didn't. Alright, and then we've got that Global Funding Credit Union, Liberty International Investments, Liberty International Bank. Mistakes made by a computer programmer. I love it. Alright, and then these are more lies that he used to tell me all about his time in the Air Force, etc. And then Nigel Frank Stainbridge, Nigel Scott Stainbridge, Nigel S. McKinley, Nigel S. McKinney. And I saw 17 passports with different names, hairstyles, etc. when I stayed in their house at the country club when I was like 15. I went into one of the rooms and looked through his filing cabinet that I was not supposed to look through. If only I had had a camera. Yeah, and so this is an issue with like these offshore banks and companies being in countries where we don't have any jurisdiction, and then there's no regulation. Alright, so this is one of the synchronicities. This book, it has a UPI quote at the bottom, which I'm not highlighting here. I'm highlighting this quote, the true story of quantum mechanics quote. It is a lot stranger than fiction, and yeah, so this is more of the documents when they went to court, and I guess like Scott bought his way out of prison. This other guy though, Charles Nolan Bush, did end up serving. Yeah, so they began their search in 1999.
You're welcome, darling.
Guess what? I haven't had anything to get their eyes upside down.
You know what? Scott,
I haven't had
you know what this is,
money,
though?
and I have $5.
Remember what this is?
Yep, thanks for the stolen money. Well, you can see where some of it went into Christmases like that, and toys for us, and paying our rent, and etc., etc. This is on one of the official government websites. Okay, Global Dominion Financing Incorporated. This is current. This exists now. Now, a little side note, Nicholas's ex-wife and mother of his children is Filipino. Just saying. And you guys have already seen part of this. So we'll just kind of scroll through. Okay.
We are a financial institution helping Filipinos achieve their goals and dreams through easy and affordable loan products and services.
We're a real company. And maybe they are. I don't know.
For more than a decade, we have been the leading financial service provider to various sectors, including OFWs,
Wow.
professionals, car owners, business owners, and executives, offering tailor-fit cash loans and financial services. With branches located nationwide, we are highly equipped
In the
to serve you
Philippines.
wherever you are. Our team makes it a point to live by our core values every single day. Doing what's right and fair, delivering our best, exploring new ways to continuously improve our service, putting people's welfare first all the time. Enjoy the journey. We have been championing innovative loan facilities to cater to the changing needs of our customers and partners.
Shaking my head.
Whether for a car purchase, business capital, tuition fee, home improvement, your dream family vacation, or even emergencies and medical expenses with easily manageable interest rates and convenient payment options. We continuously strive to become a household name when it comes to financial needs and dominate as the Filipinos' financing company of choice around the globe. A Global Dominion Financing Incorporated, service is the difference.
We have more than 3,000 loan consultants here and abroad to assist you with your loan application.
You can visit any of our branches located nationwide or go online through a computer or mobile device to apply.
We've been in the industry for 16 years and counting, and our purpose is to provide accessible loan products and services so that every family is empowered to achieve their
Right
goals
after
and dreams.
GFS went down, this pops up. Coincidence? I think not. Okay, so understandable that their account doesn't have a lot of followers, being that they are a scam. I mean, international. Although I've seen accounts that are international have lots of followers. So is that a factor? I don't know. It reads scam to me though. And then this is one of their branches. 6 tweets, 6 followers. Put a lot of effort into this, guys. Alright, I'm gonna call it. Now, this is where it gets tricky, because, as they say, they're not responsible for you investing in them or using their services. And then, being that it's Filipino, okay, see here, it's not liable for any damages. And then, it doesn't operate in any of the countries that probe into matters like this. So, what do I do? Look at all these branches. It looks like a well-functioning money laundering operation. Or money laundering, as the dyslexics like to say. Such as myself. Well, maybe the FBI one thing I I can do though is start blackmailing people. I know I have enough contacts and enough information on them to at least submit some tips to some agencies and then let them know that I know and it's worth a shot. Persona in Latin means mask. And yes, I use shoestrings that I had for like a really long time from shoes that didn't fit. And I bought that Gorilla Tape right before moving from Atlanta to Colorado, so useless things become useful.
You can call me Agent Intel.
Wow,
I have compromised your accounts and now hold your data. If you try to run, my associates will capture you and hold you for ransom. Do not turn off your computer. This is not a hostage situation.
Any of
You do not want your scraps of money in exchange for what you call freedom.
finding out who my dad is,
much bigger than
or
you.
just being honest.
You do have one option. You can tell us the names of the other predators who you know share your inclinations. Perhaps you may clear your conscience before we take you to meet your maker. Is that clear? No need to answer. I've already sent the feds more than enough.
You can call me Agent Intel. I have compromised your accounts and now hold your data. If you try to run, my associates will capture you and hold you for ransom. Do not turn off your computer. This is not a hostage situation.
It's all getting recorded somewhere.
You do not want your scraps of money in exchange for what you call freedom.
And you may think that you can get away with it, but now someone will find out. It may not be in your lifetime, but so images like this started popping up in people's inboxes, along with a cute little note letting them know that I know, giving them a chance to turn themselves over. We do not want your stocks of money in exchange for what you call freedom. This will not continue. This is about something much bigger than you. So the SEC, I felt like, would be the most viable option for all the offshore stuff. And then, can't go wrong with the good old CIA, who recommends that we use Tor browser. Look at that. Thanks, guys. You can call me Agent Intel. Happy 75th anniversary, by the way.
I've already sent the feds more than enough.
Okay, see? I can show you the different numbers just from the beginning. I'm not going to show you all of it, but yeah, it's not 2022. It's 257 for someone born in Georgia. It's good to be prepared. I didn't know what was coming my way, and after all of that, it might be a good idea to go on a little vacation. Cruelty and injustice, intolerance and oppression. So as another day came to a close, I found myself feeling a bit uneasy. And I was finishing up that book, The Betrayal, and somebody else, well, I don't want to give away spoilers, but I could barely sleep that night. That's what you say in a movie, isn't it? Anyway, I did fall asleep at some point. Certainly there are those more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need look only in a mirror. Well, here we are. Hi, Alex. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Stop. Stop resisting me, seriously.
Suspect is in custody.
I'm just gonna check in on the web. Agent Khan seems to be having the best time surfing the web. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here zip-tied and sweating in this leather jacket I just had to put on. Now she's going on about the Frank Sinatra Route 66 Google Doodle like it's the most amazing thing. Got any more of these? Pretty cool. Pretty dangerous looking. Okay. You have the dossiers too, I see. I made those for the movies. Uh-huh. Doug. Good old Doug. I love that guy. Yeah, don't we all? Hey, don't get snarky with me, Missy. The OG. I really don't need to be reading this one. It looks like a lot of this happens after. Okay, well, this is above my pay grade. You know him too? Man, it is hot in here. Never know what to wear out here. I just bring layers. Meanwhile, I'm over here sweating. Fucking arts and crafts over here. This is the stuff that my mom's been sending me since we got back in touch. Print off some old photos. So, is this supposed to be Sally Sylvester?
Of course, Alex is room you saw earlier, all nice and neat. Here it is.
She's not gonna find much in there. Let her look. Can I help you? Seriously, if you let me help, you won't have to, like, search as much. Okay, that's seriously just a sock drawer. And what did I say? Okay, those are, like, tax documents and stuff. Those are my IDs. Okay, just throw them down. Yes, I have knives, and that's an airsoft gun. You said you were getting a concealed carry permit? No, I just did some research online about it. I was checking the laws here. Uh-huh. Oh, so that's Iris. Aww. And Nicole. People sure do change over time. Is there anything you're looking for, like, specifically? Hello? Because I can just show you. No, we're done. You mind if I move this banana? It's, like, bugging me out. It's not polite to let Sally let me know the following interrogation/conversation has been redacted and is classified/top secret, so I'll paraphrase. That way you can get the gist of it. She's going through the kitchen now and asks if I want coffee. You want coffee? No, I'm fine. Can we just get this over with? So she was, like, going through the kitchen. I don't know if she was, like, looking for snacks or more evidence, but it's a kitchen. At least she doesn't, like, throw everything out on the floor this time, because I don't want to have to, like, put all those dishes in the dishwasher again. There's nothing incriminating in the freezer. No body parts or anything. This isn't that kind of movie. I ask her if I'm under arrest. So, am I under arrest? Yeah, well, somebody's trashed the house. I guess that's her, like, buddy agent. Fuck. She asks me if I want butter in my coffee, and then starts babbling on about how she thought it was a southern thing, but apparently it's what all the CEOs and geeks are doing now. Agent Rosa, will you untie her, please? Thank you. And at least you did that for me. Oh, it's Agent Rosa, which, funnily enough, is another agent in my sci-fi series. Your shoe's untied. Oh, thank you. And I'm telling her that I feel really hot in this jacket, and may I please take it off? And she says yes. I feel like I'm about to puke. My head is throbbing. I ask her if I can use the bathroom. May I go to the bathroom? Alright, Alex Omega, aka, well, these are former names. Agent Intel, though. Clever. I've got these IDs, hard copies now, so that's nice. It looks like we have a lot more photos of you here in the house. So you changed your name and you moved from Georgia to Colorado to California. Interesting. Take a look at that. Yeah, I don't know why she wanted me to read my own file. I know it's me. She does let me go to the bathroom. Really just needed a minute to pee and also to think. and it's not every day you come face to face with yourself in an alternate reality who's also a character that you created. I'll check on her. You okay in there? I'm fine. I'll be out in a minute. Okay. God damn it. Hey, kitty. No. Can I have my chair back? Please? Alright, so this is where we get into it. Basically, she's looking over, like, my landmark files, the landmark forum, and really not a whole lot to see here. She's reading an E.E. Cummings poem. These are like occult documents that I made for a secret society. And yes, I know how that sounds. This is my name change documentation. And she's going back over my IDs. Yes, I know I have a lot, but they're all legal, and I probably needed to submit them, but they are voided out and expired, so I don't know. I guess we can burn them later. Probably not going to, though. No. Probably want that one back. Need to change your address soon, Missy. You live in Colorado now, again. Yes, I know. Thanks, Mom. Not your mom. Oh. Yeah, that's my fraternity shit. Alright, so this is when I got, like, all my stats tested, and basically it just shows that I don't have much of a stress response, and it was like a list of all the things that I probably could be allergic to, etc. A genome test before I did my DNA test. Alright, and we're getting into the photos. Some of when I was still kind of Amishish, which my mom was like, that was from when I was 11 to 15, 16. Yep, I know, super embarrassing. Thanks for showing everybody. Those are some of the cuter ones from when we were like California-ish, 6, 7. She seems really interested in Nicole. I guess they really are like buddies. I mean, they are in the fiction world. Anyway, I'm explaining to her how I was just making a movie and blah 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 research, and I didn't mean it, and yes, I was going by Agent Intel. Sally, or Agent Khan in this case, lets me know she did indeed time travel from 1962, and no, it was not fun, but at least she didn't puke or anything. The person who sent her isn't a person at all, but a time crystal, an alien who's been hiding out in Arsetu underground for like the past 30,000 years or so. Her name is Akasha Babylon, and she has a twin brother named Ansky Infinitum who runs surveillance inside the moon. They call the moon Sen, by the way. Ansky and this other alien, Agent Lit, developed this artificial intelligence that they call angels, spelled with an AI. And one of those angels is Alestia Infinitum, who is Akasha's assistant and works to produce music and other content for the world. It's some sort of like mind programming operation. I'm not really sure. Akasha runs a company called Teth Corp, extracting minerals. It's kind of a long story, which I did write about in the screenplay The War of Babylon, available soon. Anyway, she met up with Agent Khan in the Glory Hotel, which also so happens to exist where this building does now. Akasha dropped off a whole bunch of alien/future tech, and Agent Khan had to train herself how to use it all in 1 week before traveling via wormhole to save me from myself/make sure the movies get made so she can keep on existing. Since I created her and she has to be able to play her role in the Agent Operator trilogy and subsequent spin-offs. A short story, and then look, I find this like the next day online about black holes, and just happens to look the same. This is like the fake band that I came up with, and I was like 20, and then I put it into the movies. And I think Sally might make music with them sometimes. I'm not sure. Some surrealist stuff from when I was like 19. That was like, yeah, this is like the morphine art from when I was in the hospital. I had to get my stomach pumped when I was like 21. I was so underweight that I couldn't digest food. Okay. So she's like telling me like I can't impersonate a federal officer or agent anymore. And I understand, as I said. You know, I'm not the one who makes the rules. I just work with inside the system so that I can change the rules as we need to. That's the best way to do it, Alex. So we're like making a peace treaty, I guess, and agreeing, like, they're gonna help me make the movies, and I'm gonna focus on making the movies and let them do all the federal work. And yeah, so cool. I'm not under arrest. That's awesome.
Green Sally up and green Sally down. Lift and squat, gotta tear
be
the
able to finish this in time to submit it to the film festival. So this was like all shot on April 30th, which just so happened to be an eclipse. I asked her if she wants to stay and eat. No, darling, I really must be out. Thank you, though. We'll have to get lunch sometime. Take care. Your boots untied again. Super. There she goes. It's weird. I feel like I miss her, and I thought she was fiction, but I guess like she's real. But one of the catches is like, if I don't make the movies, then she might not exist anymore, which is like seriously some other movie shit.
Dead and gone, left me here to weep and moan.
I donated plasma to be able to submit the movie to the film festival and pay my Adobe bill. I did finish reading The Betrayal, and I see why they mentioned it in the email. I recommend it as well. I finished up editing.
5% of the world's population.
Let me see your sword. Don't step on the play that stuff. Let me see your sword.
95% of the world's lawsuits.
I believe that.
That's California, you mean?
No, that's not California.
I am starting a dossier on Nigel. Maybe in my timeline I can get some shit done. Finished editing and celebrated the eclipse and putting it into the movie. Scroll forward, it's September and I'm packing again. So it's 3 months later and I'm packing, getting ready to head out for the film. I wonder if I'll see Sally there. Maybe I'll get to meet Akasha and some of the other time crystals. I've seen the chamber ship a few times since Sally left. I wonder if they've been keeping an eye on me. Got all my stuff. Yes, I'm going in costume. I'm on my way.
Now we're on 70 North, heading towards Denver, Colorado.
Sally is making her own movie from the footage she shot while working on this operation. I think she's going to release it on the internet, guerrilla style, as some sort of Vox propaganda.
There's Miss Mia driving. We're leaving Kansas and going into Colorado.
You could get yourself killed doing all this. At least I know the ideas won't die. Well, ideas are bulletproof. You are not, Missy, and we need you alive. We need you to keep working. No more going it on your own, understand? You have us now. Alright. Yeah, this is about that. That's all already.
Are you in the occult?
This is like some reality TV show or some shit.
Alex, look at us.
Merry Christmas, sweetie. So pretty.
That's a great picture.
Yeah, that's a good job. Go ahead, do your stuff.
So what was your plan with this movie? Don't you already know? I was hoping you would tell me.
Yeah.
I was like, I could probably submit it to a film festival. People become addicted to the idea and illusion of success. Pride gets in the way to the point they want to get caught, so they can feel recognized for all their hard work and the notion they got away with it. That's a wrap.
Super.
Wow.
Everything under the sun comes back around.